According to the Hopkins Medical Center research, more than 90% of all poison exposure happens in the home. Therefore, you need to keep your home safe and free of poison for you and your family. Since you're here, keep watching to find out how you can defend your family from home poisoning. Poisoning from home substances may lead to obesity, allergies such as eczema, insulin resistance, and even diabetes. There are some non-medicinal chemicals present in the food you've been eating that is responsible for this poisoning. Keep watching this video to know what it is, how it works in the body, and how you can protect yourself from its harmful effects. So the chemical is called phthalate. It is used to make plastics more durable and transparent. It is also used to make plastics more flexible by dissolving in polyvinyl chloride or PVC. Household items like hairspray, air fresheners, electric cables, nail polish, toys, cups, water bottles, and food containers all contain this dangerous chemical. How is it dangerous? A lot of research has been conducted into the effects of phthalates on humans. So let's take a look at 6 interesting ones. If you want to learn more about them, check the description below to see links to all the mentioned researches. The first research is a study done in Brigham and Women's Hospital in November 2013. It examined the urine samples of about 500 pregnant women. 130 of them ended up giving birth to premature children. It was discovered that these women had higher phthalate content in their urine compared to the others. It also showed that women with phthalate levels in their system were 6 times more likely to have premature births than women with little to no phthalates. Number 2. In 2018, a study done on Norwegian mothers and their children showed that the children who were exposed to high levels of phthalate in their mother's wombs were at a far higher risk of becoming ADHD patients than children who only had low exposure. Number 3. A 2014 study showed that phthalate exposure is responsible for obesity in Korean children. Number 4. A 2007 study that made use of records from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey showed a positive link between high phthalate exposure and obesity, insulin resistance, and diabetes in men. Number 5. A study published in the National Library of Medicine showed that dust contains high concentrations of phthalate, and children living in dusty homes experienced allergic symptoms like eczema and rhinitis and asthma, unlike children living in dust-free conditions. Number 6. A 2021 study done on 420 mothers and their young children revealed that exposure to phthalate in the womb led to anxiety in boys and perfectionism in girls during their early childhood development. Stress-induced health problems were also observed in both genders. These are just the tip of the iceberg. Did you know male babies could have testicle issues because of phthalates? Phthalates mimic the female sex hormone estrogen. Because of that, the testicles will not be able to enter the child's scrotum but stay in the abdomen. This condition is known as cryptorchidism and can be corrected through surgery. From the results above, you can tell everyone is at an ultra-high risk of getting phthalates into their system, regardless of age or gender. There are at least 2 reasons. The first one is that phthalates are weakly attached to plastics, hence they easily break off from these plastics into their immediate environment. The second one is related to the breakoff rate, which is faster in condemned plastics. Fun fact, we live in a world filled with plastic wastes. Now that you're aware of its effects, how can you protect yourself from these deadly compounds? First thing you need to know is that you cannot completely get rid of phthalates. The best you can do is to keep them at the lowest possible levels within your environment. They're only harmful to your health or that of your loved ones when taken into the body in large amounts. Here are the 16 ways to defend yourself and your household from this toxic substance. Number 16. Stop storing your food and drinks in plastic containers. Plastics contain chemicals, not just phthalates, which could get into your food and drinks and subsequently cause problems in your body. Instead of plastic wares, make use of glass or stainless steel vessels. Number 15. Read the labels. A very common mistake a lot of shoppers all over the world make is that they collect products without bothering to check what's inside. You would hardly find a product which says contains phthalates on the label. What you would see are the acronyms of the kinds of phthalates present. Here are some of the most used phthalate acronyms for products. DEP, diethyl phthalate. This is common in body care products. DIDP, diisodecyl phthalate. BBP, butyl benzene phthalate. DINP, diisonyl phthalate. This is the one present in child entertainment products like toys. DBP, dibutyl phthalate. This type is used for nail polish. DNHP, D-enhexyl phthalate. DEHP, D2-ethylhexyl phthalate. This is for medical equipment like tubes. DNOP, D-N-octyl phthalate. Number 14. Don't buy plastic objects for your children, grandchildren, or friends' children. Of all age groups, babies are at the highest risk of getting exposed to unhealthy levels of phthalates. The reason being because they put everything they lay their hands on in their mouths and their small body areas. Once a baby takes in phthalate, it doesn't take long before it spreads throughout the entire system. Replace their plastic toys with wooden or natural rubber toys instead. Their lunchboxes should be metallic. Their soaps, creams, and shampoos should be made up of scentless, natural products. Their food should be kept in glass or metallic containers. Number 13. Stick with natural beauty products. A lot of beauty products in the market, like lotion, eyeshadow, nail polish, hair shampoo, and conditioner, have phthalates in them. Here's where it gets tricky. You won't see phthalate or its acronyms among the ingredients. This is where you might need to pull a Sherlock Holmes. Fortunately, there's a website that contains a long list of beauty care products which contain phthalates. The name of the website is EWG Skin Deep Cosmetics Database. The link is in the description box. An easier alternative is to look out for products with phthalate-free on the labels. Number 12. Avoid processed foods. Processed food in itself doesn't contain phthalates, and if it does, it would probably be in low amounts. The issue here is in the packaging. Most of them are stored in plastic wraps, and by the time they hit the store, they're already contaminated with so much phthalates. It's more advisable to cook your own meals. If possible, make sure that what you eat is fresh off the farm. There's a shocking fact about plastic packages we'll be revealing later on. Number 11. Always keep your home ventilated. Keeping your house properly ventilated will allow fresh, cleaner air to come in and replace the phthalates in your home's atmosphere. Please note that when we say ventilation, it doesn't include the use of an air conditioner. All an AC does is just recycle the same air, but cooler around the house. It's as good as making sure the phthalates in the air reach every corner of your home. Number 10. Remove every plastic cutlery in your kitchen. Phthalates and other toxic chemicals in plastics are easily released under heat, especially when cooking. To prevent accidentally poisoning yourself and your loved ones, get rid of all of the plastic utensils in your home and start cooking with metallic ceramics and wooden materials. Number 9. Reduce consumption or avoid foods with high amounts of phthalate. Some natural foods have been discovered to have high levels of phthalates in them. Beef, poultry skin, pork, butter, cheese, ice cream, lard, and margarine are some of the items on the list. If you don't want to stop eating them, that's fine, but at least eat them as little and as less frequently as possible. Number 8. Get a water filter. Even water is contaminated by these toxic chemicals. Fortunately, they can be filtered off. Water for cooking or drinking should be filtered before use. There is a lot of water filtering tech on the market. A lot of them are highly efficient but cost a fortune. If you're operating on a budget, a water pitcher would be nice. Number 7. Frequently dust your house. All that dust gathering on your appliances and in your home are not as harmless as you think. Use a dust brush to clean your home from time to time. It is very necessary and will save you the trouble of spending money treating highly preventable illnesses like allergies caused by the phthalates in the dust. Number 6. If you must, follow the 2-4-5 rule. Did you know that not all plastic packages contain phthalates? Here's a hack. Look at the bottom of the bag. You will definitely see a number there. If it shows 3, 6, or 7, then that bag contains phthalates. 2, 4, or 5 means that there is no phthalate or toxic chemical in that bag. Number 5. Discard the plastic trash. For every piece of plastic junk you leave lying around in the house, there's a huge amount of phthalates in the air waiting to enter your system and cause problems for you. Gather every old or condemned plastic in the house and dispose of them properly. Number 4. Stop using synthetic cleaning agents. One of the reasons phthalates are found in high levels in the atmosphere of some homes is synthetic agents. These things contain a lot of those chemicals. You're better off with water-based or eco-friendly cleaning agents. Number 3. Consider changing your PVC floors. A PVC floor is harmful to your health and that of your kids. A 2012 study done in Sweden showed that PVC floors emit phthalates, which are absorbed into children's bloodstreams. A good alternative to PVC floors is regular tiles. Number 2. Never heat food in a plastic container in the microwave. This is literally a ticking time bomb. All that heat generated by the microwave will release large amounts of phthalates into your food, and before you know it, boom! You're at the hospital complaining of weird symptoms. Number 1. Natural alternatives before artificial drugs. Plastic packages are not only used for processed foods, but drugs as well, and you know what that means. Before getting over-the-counter drugs, search for natural healing remedies. If after taking them symptoms still persist, it's time to pay your doc a visit. Friends, please remember that this video is not a substitute for medical advice. It is for educational purposes only. Thank you for watching until now. It's highly appreciated. I hope you are now smarter and know more to defend yourself from home poisoning. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about your body health and much more. Check out this video. I believe you'll really love it. See you in the next video. Take care.